Hello, beautiful people, future me. Let's get into it. Oh, I forgot to start the time, but this is awesome. That is just awesome. That is that is so great. That is so great. A 2% keystroke overhead and even a 37 BPM. That is pretty good for me. Okay. 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 I can live with that. I can live with it. Okay, so yesterday I was doing the Java, so today we will do the CSS. And for that I will open the project.
Nighty.
Yep.
Ah, spaghetti.
And the next
Ah,
thing
ravioli.
we'll open with the CSS
Ah,
tutorial.
mamma mia.
Let's have a look what was the last thing we did. And that was pseudo element. Hmm. Pseudo element. Maybe I make it even smaller. Okay. Pseudo element. And so maybe I can go over it again. Yeah, let's do that. Not here. It will be in there. I will do HTML pseudo element run 2. Let's do it as well in here. So, a pseudo element, you might remember pseudo class, and that is like some selector and then the colon and pseudo class. So pseudo element is with double colon, and that will be pseudo element. Okay, so how does it look? First of all, we will show the empty page. Here it is. And I will write some style for us. Here's our style. And it could look something like this. We will create a div which will contain nothing at this time, but we will create a border for it. 2 pixels, let's say solid cadet blue, and we will give it height of 250 pixels. Okay, so we can reload. This is it, and I can do things like this. For example, I would do before, and I will do content, and it will say before, like so. And now when I reload the page, all of the elements will have before in there. But we see 3 in here, and we have only 1 element over there. So what are those? What are those, huh? I can tell you. I can tell you right away. So we'll put the console in here, and we will highlight the things. So here's the HTML. Head doesn't have anything, but body does. And in the body we have our div. So this is where it comes from, the 3 things. Alright. And we can also specify it on one particular element, like so, for example. Now when I reload, only divs on this side will have such a things. Of course, we can use it on different elements. So this one will be first letter, and we can set a style to it. So color will be red, and font size will be extra large. And then we will put a paragraph in here, and just do some magic over here. You see, the first one is big, maybe I could make it capital, why not? Like so. I can do the same thing with a P first line, and we will set the color to blue, violet. Okay, let's do violet. Now, when I reload, this is violet. And if I resize, some of the text will go to the second line. That one is black. That one does not have the violet color. Okay, so that is the pseudo class, and there are many pseudo elements. I'm sorry, pseudo elements, and there is many of them. So first line we got first letter, and what else? There's before, there's after, and then we have the selection. For example, that is interesting one. And here's the list of all of them. After, before, first letter, first line, selection, all CSS pseudo elements, and here is all CSS. Okay, so we went over almost all of them. We missed the selection, but the after is the same like before. So let's do the selection then. We will make few inputs. Put type text. How does that one look? Reload. Here we go. Here is input, and we will do bum 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 bum. And now I can do input selection, and we will say background color will be something dark. Let's dark blue. Okay, it will be dark blue. Reload the page, and now we can see that it doesn't do anything. Okay, why not? Selection. Okay, background color. Maybe I should do just background dark blue. Still nothing. How did they do that? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I just recalled what it is. That is this thing. Okay, so forget this and focus on this one. It will be P selection, and we do background color, and we will do dark blue. Reload this. Now when I select it, it is selecting with a dark blue. Normal selection color would be this light blue. Now I have a dark blue. Alright, so that was to the pseudo element. What is next in line? Pseudo element, there's opacity. Alright, we'll do opacity 29. Directory 29. Opacity. Create HTML with the same name and the title, and we can have a look what it could be. So style, we will say diff, and we will say opacity, and we will say what? I don't know, like 50%. And let's do this dot opa. And for diff, we will create this style, head border 1 pixel solid black. Background color will be Gainsborough. And height will be 100 pixels. And let's create 2 of them, diff. And the second one will have a class of Whoppa, Gangnam Style. Whoppa. Okay, so now there are these two, and I don't see any difference between those two. Do margin of 5 pixels. Here we go, beautiful. So, what is it? What is the opacity? Opacity from 0 to 1, and for IE8 and earlier we need to set it like a filter alpha. There is the transparent hover thing, okay. And there's an example explained, transparent box, div opacity, transparency using RGBA. Yeah, so that is the one. And text in transparent box. So you're still repeating picture, and over the trans box is margin 30 pixels, background color white, border, opacity. That's it. That should be it. Okay. Okay. Straightforward. So we will do this, and that would be body. I will set the background color so we can see how see-through it really is. So background color will be uh, brown. Do we have some brown, rosy brown? All right, all right, and we will say 0.5 opacity on the second one, and we can see the difference. And we'll say here, oh no, first, here we will say second, and it will look like this, but I want to center it, so we will do text align center. That is the first step. It looks like this, and I want vertical align. Vertical align. I want 50%, and that doesn't do anything. Yeah, there should be a element in it, I believe. How was it? How was it? Something like this, maybe. text align center. So I'll put this guy in MP, and this one, come on, this one we will put in P as well. Reload. Okay, this happened. So what if I do this? Yeah, okay. So that works. And then we want vertical align 50%. Okay, I forgot how to do it. Align, align, and that was position absolute. Okay, okay, I know now. So goodbye, goodbye. Position absolute. Thing top 50%. And it doesn't catch it because this one doesn't have this, so we will say because the parent div does not have set any kind of it's off. It is off, it is off, it is off. Okay, so the second one have a huge border, I mean margin. So we will say box sizing border box. That did not change anything, really. Okay, in that case we will say margin 0. That get us somewhere. We don't need this. Top left will be 50% as well. Now we are almost in the middle, and we will say translate. Then transform, translate, and minus 50%, minus 50%. Now it's in the middle. Okay, good. So we have that. Maybe this could go to some nicer color. Alright. But this one seems to be see-through as well. Is it? Is it not? I don't know. Seems like it. It's a little bit more gray. Well, we will not fix it now. This thing. I will leave it as it is. And we will move forward. And by forward, I mean create another class, another div with another class, which I don't know the name yet. Here will be a paragraph, and this will be a third. So it will look like this. And for the third, we will set up the color with the opacity set in color. Yeah, so we will do Opa 2 and let's say background color, and we will say like RGB. Yeah, why not? RGB, and that will be uh, so like so. Okay, I did not set it in here. Okay, so class will be Opa2. Alright, now it works. So 125 looks like this. And when we set up the opacity, so 0.5, it should work, right? RGBA. Oh, RGBA, thank you. Like so, and now it's see-through, and we do 1, so that means not see-through at all, and 0.9, it's like this, 0.1, almost completely see-through. Alright, so that is to the opacity. And we are on a 27th minute approximately. So let's see what the tutorial says. Opacity and the alpha here as well. Opacity. Here it is explained. It's nothing to explain really. Straightforward. There is a transparent box. Div opacity is set up like so. Okay. And using RGBA. Yeah, so that. Alright. So still have 2 minutes, so let's try some exercise. So set transparency opacity of the image element to 4 point. Okay, so style, image, and in here we will have a opacity 0.4. Check your code, and it's good. So we will go to the second one. Remove the transparency opacity on the image element when the users hover over it with the mouse pointer. Okay. Image. We'll borrow you. Copy. Pasty. Hover. And we will set it to 1. And it's correct. What is it? Black lettuce? Looks nice. And we are on the 29 minute. Okay, so let's do attribute selectors. Set the background color to light blue for elements with the target attribute. Okay. Maybe I don't know how to do that. Opacity. Navigation bar. So that is a list. I think that's the one with the changed layout from box to inline box. Right. Okay, so we have this like the vertical. Okay. Now let's remove the bullets and margins putting from the list. Yeah, so list title top none. Okay, we did that. Vertical display block. Display block. Okay, and here the margin padding still the same. Vertical navigation bar examples, some style, active current, center links, sure. Fixed full height side navigation, sure. Use contacts about doesn't do anything interesting. Example, horizontal navigation, display inline, that's all the trick there is. Bum bum bum. Okay, floating list items. What is it? List, overflow hidden, float left, I see. Okay. Horizontal, there are some more examples. Active. Until, okay. 32 minutes. Scroll down. Ah, this one is sticking. Kinda like it. More examples. Alright. We are done. And done is always better than perfect. Bye.